So I wanted to do a video on some different therapies that I'm going through right now in case these would be therapies that would be helpful for you. I just realized you can see my computer screen and my lamp and flowers in my glasses, and you can see this camera reflection. That's fun. Why am I wearing these crazy glasses? Well, these glasses are FL41s. I think that's right, FL41s. They are specifically for migraines and like eye fatigue. And I recently had a vision assessment done. If you happen to be somewhere on the neurodivergent spectrum, and if you also have an added bonus of EDS, connective tissue disorders, you may want to have your vision checked. Reason being, there is a kind of comorbidity that goes along with, sorry, this pop-up is going to drive me crazy. There we go. There is a comorbidity that is often seen with those who have ADHD or autism and EDS, and this is a vision condition called BVD, or binocular vision. I had seen a lot of videos on the comorbidities and thought maybe I should just have it checked. And sure enough, I do have binocular vision. There are several other, there's different types of binocular vision, so it isn't always clear cut. The people that I knew that had binocular vision used prism glasses for therapy, and their prescription changes as their eyes get better. With my particular type of binocular vision, the best way to treat it is through vision therapy. So I'm doing 2 different types of vision therapy through the same place. And the first type is light therapy. So when you sign up for vision therapy, one aspect of it is this light therapy machine that you check out. So I don't own this. I take this home and I do 20 sessions on it. And you stare at this light basically, and it flashes in a different sequence. It flashes in a sequence of filters that are specifically for your eyes. And so I do that every day for about 20 minutes, 20 sessions, and then I return that unit back to the vision center. And the other aspect of the vision therapy is in this cool backpack they gave me. I think I get to keep this, and that's pretty cool, so I'm excited about that. But it comes with all sorts of vision therapy items that I'm going to be working with my vision therapist starting next Monday. So a bunch of different things to assist my eyes to begin to see properly. So I actually was given 4 different vision diagnoses, which is interesting because I actually have fairly good eyesight as far as what most optometrists will do as a general check. I have had glasses in the past just for driving because I don't have a great ability to switch between near and far distances when I'm looking down and then looking up. And so I think I just have 20/30 or something like that. It was a pretty low prescription. But they said, hey, maybe use these while you're driving or in class when you're looking down and then looking up at a whiteboard or something. So I actually found that my headaches increased with glasses, with corrective glasses, and I was getting a lot more eye strain, and my eyes were hurting, and I was getting more migraines. And I thought that was odd because I was thinking that glasses would correct my vision instead of make it worse and have more issues. Now I finally understand the reason behind that. And so I have binocular vision, which is one of the diagnoses. The other was Convergence Deficiency. So when you're looking at a letter or something on a page. Your eyes should make that image one. It will overlap because you're seeing with this eye and you're seeing with this eye. And that image is going to overlap, and it should make one clear letter, number, symbol, whatever it is you're looking at. Mine do not want to converge and align that image. So when my eyes get really tired, the letter will kind of split or have shadow off to the side. It might make a ring of color around it, or just feel like it's kind of jumping around. I saw this the most apparent I've ever seen it before when I was doing these eye assessment tests, because after an hour of looking at different things and doing these tests, my eyes were really tired. And I ended up having a migraine for like 5 days after these vision tests because it put my eyes into a lot of eye strain. I don't say that to scare you away from getting an eye assessment. That was just my experience. But with that amount of eye strain, for the first time, I've never seen this before, I saw double letters where the letter split into two letters. So my eyes were completely not focusing together. I was seeing a double image, one from each eye. And the more tired that my eyes get, the less they focus. And I know that I've told John before, I feel like my eyes aren't focusing. You know, my eyes are really tired today. I'm having a hard time getting them to feel like they're working right. And that's part of it, this convergence deficiency. And then the binocular vision is another aspect to that. So with this vision therapy, it's going to be working on those. I also have an astigmatism that I wasn't aware of, but in my right eye, I have some astigmatism. And then I also have vertigo type issues. So in the vestibular system, I have an imbalance. So vision therapy is going to be working to help me with all of those. And the first thing, the most easy access quick fix that they told me about that I'm loving, so I wanted to pass it on in case this would be helpful for any of you, are these FL41 glasses. I do kind of feel like Robert Downey Jr. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit silly wearing sunglasses sometimes. But oh my goodness, when my eyes are at that point of eye strain and fatigue, when I put these on, it's like a rose-colored world, and it really calms them down. They stop jumping around. And I kind of intuitively knew that, which is why I have all the colors that I have in my office as very warm colors. Warm light calms my eyes down. When I see a lot of cold or fluorescent lights, my eyes start to jump around. I get really sick feeling inside of like Sam's or Walmart or big box stores like that that have fluorescent or blue lighting. So I have somewhat modified my environment and home anyway to support that, but I didn't have words or language around it. And now certainly I have an extra tool that I can bring with me, maybe if the environment is not set up that way. My current office is. I'm just wearing these for the benefit of you guys getting to see something that may be helpful for you if you also experience any of these issues with your eyesight. So if you are neurodivergent, if you are EDS, or you have a connective tissue disorder, you might want to look into having your vision tested. And not just, most regular optometrists don't test for these. You'd have to go to a developmental optometrist, one that works with vision disorders, not just corrective lenses. But something to check into. This is a fun, quick fix for overstrained eyes. If you have overstrained eyes, one thing that they described to me that aligned so much with the work that we do in our office with overstimulation of the sensory system is that with the particular issues that I have with my eyes, one thing that happens and can happen is that we can't tune out the periphery. So where most people can tune out the periphery and have kind of a spotlight, those of us who have this binocular vision or convergence issues, we can't tune out our periphery. We take in everything around us. And I do this with scents, I do this with you know, feeling people in my space and seeing. And so there's a lot of overlap between being able to selectively choose your focus, which are skills that I work on in my office but have not applied to my eyes. And now I'm going to be applying those same types of skills but in different fun ways with this vision therapy, to be able to actually choose and select what my eyes are paying attention to and tune out some of the things that they don't need to pay attention to, like the sides of these glasses right now. So if that feels like something that might be helpful for you as well, you may want to check out vision therapy. And if you're in the Tulsa area, feel free to DM me or message me, and I'll give you the name of a couple places that will do that for you.